Now this week I have a new running item about my person. Stay tuned to find out what it is. Right, first of all, some housekeeping. Now, I said in my last video that I was going to be talking about, or I was going to be considering what I was going to do to try and set myself a better challenge, to try and organise my challenge of getting to a half marathon in a more organised and structured manner. And I have already had some great thoughts about that. I have the germ of an idea, so I will talk about that in a future video once I've kind of got my head around it all. But that is coming. So if you want to find out all about that, make sure to subscribe to the channel and you'll find out all about it then. Now it's very blowy today, very windy, so I do hope the audio is okay on the video. I'll keep going and just hope that it sounds okay. Now it's confession time, he says as he looks to try and cross the road. And today is a Saturday, 27th of June, and my last run was actually last Saturday. Yeah, I haven't been out for a run all week. That's zero, zilch, nada, no runs this week at all. I normally like to go during the week for at least one run, if not two, and it just hasn't happened this week. Yeah, it's not great, is it? So, of course, over here. Yeah, not too impressed with that, not too impressed with myself, but there is a reason for it, and the reason is that it has been hot, a bit on the hot side here in the UK this week. Now there will be people watching, and I know there are people who watch these videos who are in hotter climes than these, and even people who are in the UK who will have seen how hot it is or will have been out for runs, and you'll probably think, what a wimp that I haven't been out for one myself. And yeah, I do feel a bit guilty, truth be told. I was thinking about it, and it's kind of the heat that we get in this country. People say it's different, and I've said that myself, and I kind of wonder, is that true, or are we making that up? But I can think of when I've been in hotter countries myself, say on holiday. You've probably been hotter places on holiday yourself. One place in particular that stands out when I think about that is Egypt. And I was in Cairo once. You may have been there too and realised how hot it is. And I'm not saying it was hot that day, but even the camels were sweating. And we were at the pyramids having a bit of a mooch about, like you do, and also had a look at all the antiquities and everything else, and you know, it was fine. Yeah, I mean, the temperature actually that day was somewhere in the way into the 40s centigrade, so it was hot, but you know, we still were able to go about our business. It was fine. Whereas in this country this week, it was a good 15 degrees cooler than that, maybe even more, and yet it felt like you kind of strapped a load of hot water bottles to yourself, put on a concrete overcoat, and then mainlined hot beverages for the entire week. It was just oppressive, I think is the word. It was just relentless. And the problem is that really, you know, it was a case of, well, do I want to go out running, or do I just want to kind of lay down in a darkened room with a wet towel over my head? And yeah, it was the latter. So yeah, anyway, it's a long roundabout way of saying I haven't been out for a run this week. So today it has cooled down. It's a good 10 degrees cooler than it was during the week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out. I've got to knock it out of the park this week. So I'm going to do another 10k. Really excited about it. I can't wait. Really looking forward to it. And especially as I haven't been for a run for a whole week, I'm really looking forward to this. So anyway, let's get to it. Let's get running. And I'll tell you all about my new running item, whatever the hell that is, after this run. See you on the other side. Here we are, 10k complete, and it was, I'll put the times up on the screen so you can have a look at them, and it was, I don't know, 103 or something like that. Not dissimilar actually to my last 10k. So yeah, it felt good, felt great actually, really good, really enjoyed that. Now on to the main event, which I'm going to talk about now, which I hinted at the very beginning, and that is that I have a new running item. Now, you may think, because I'm a bit of a gadget freak, that it's a new gadget, but you'd be wrong. It's not a new gadget, it's actually a new piece of clothing. Now, I've talked about clothing before in a previous video. I showed you all the different running gear that I've got, and when I first started running, first doing Couch to 5k, I just grabbed something random out of the wardrobe. I didn't really know what to wear, but back then, of course, you're doing more walking than you are running. It's sort of like a walk interrupted by a fast walk when you first start, which is fine because it's easing you in. It's exactly what it should be. But things, of course, get a bit quicker quite soon. And I got myself some other running stuff. Well, I quickly realised that I needed to get something else. And after a bit of research, I discovered the wonders of wicking material. Now, you're right, I should have known what that was, but you know, I hadn't done a lot of exercise at that point in my life. And so I had no reason really to know what wicking material was. I should have done really, shouldn't I, let's be honest. But it should just be general knowledge, but you know, hey, it wasn't. So then when I discovered what wicking was all about, which if you don't know, it takes the sweat away from the skin, trying to keep you dry when you're working out. And I know it's obvious, but not for me it wasn't. And when I then got some of that stuff, I thought, this is great, this is really good. You know, I got myself some wicking running shirts, and I've still got them now. And of course I've got some extra ones like this one when I did the 10k last year. And also got some running shorts. Now the tops I'm very happy with, but the shorts perhaps not so much. And the reason is that I got sort of some quite long shorts. They're like just above the knee, which is quite long. And for most of the year, actually, you don't want to wear shorts that are that long. So I also got some other ones as well, which are about halfway between down to my knees, halfway down my thighs. There we go. It's a better way of describing it. And yeah, but they're still quite long, actually, I think, really. But they're okay. They're all right. So I tend to wear those in the summer. Now, this is where I don't know really whether I want to share this. I mean, I feel like we've got to know each other quite well over the months. So I'm going to tell you that I'm going to make myself look like a bit of a pillock. Yeah, I am. But, you know, I'm going to share this with you anyway. Fact is that what I tend to do is when I go out for my 3 runs, I might end up for a couple of those runs putting on these sort of half thigh length running shorts again before they've been in the wash. I know that is absolutely hideous and disgusting, but I've only got the one pair that length. My other pairs are longer. So you might say, well, why don't I just go and buy some shorter pairs? You're right, and I've been meaning to do that for ages, but I just haven't got around to it. But there was another issue, and that is, and this is where it's going to get even more disgusting, and that is that when I go out for a run, these running shorts I've got, the longer ones do have like a lining in, but it's not much of one. It's like this sort of netting lining thing. It's not very good. The slightly shorter ones don't have any lining at all. So what I do, because, you know, I don't want to get arrested when I'm out, but I wear my boxer shorts underneath. I'm a boxer short boy, and I wear those underneath. Now, they are not, of course, wicking material. So that means, and this is the disgusting bit, when I get back from a particularly hot or long run, I have to kind of peel them off. I'm sorry if you're eating. It's all disgusting, and I don't know why I'm telling you this, but yeah. So for a long time, I've been willing to do something about that. But you know, when you search for kind of things, ideas and products and things on the internet, but you don't really know what it is that you want, and you just quickly lose the will to live. It's just horrendous, isn't it? You're looking for stuff and you think, I just don't know, and then you go from one site to the other, and you just So it was a bit like that. Now I finally, and when it went into lockdown, I was just about to start going out shopping and looking at some sports shops, and then because it went into lockdown, that all went out the window. And when I looked online, I wasn't sure about sizes for things either, because I'm sort of tend to be between small and medium for sizes and things. So it was just got too much. Anyway, I finally bought something, and that is the new item that I am wearing today. I've bought myself several pairs of compression shorts, and that's quite good because they're nice and tight. They kind of, without wishing to be too descriptive, they're holding everything in place, which is fairly important to avoid the boys in blue when you're out running. I hope you can hear me. It's ever so hope you heard me. So yeah, so the compression shorts, and today is the very first day that I'm wearing a pair of the compression shorts. So that means hopefully I will be able to get home. They are wicking, of course, which means when I get home, hopefully I'll be able to remove them without having to cut them off. So this is really, really good news. Now, the one thing that I have that's still a bit of a dilemma is that I want to wear something over the top of the compression shorts, because I'm not an exhibitionist, and you know, I want something really to cover up the lumpy bits. So they're not big lumpy bits, but I still want them to be covered. So the thing is, that's where I'm a little bit unsure of what to do. So I've actually worn today my slightly shorter, the shorter of the shorts that I've got. They're over the top, but you know, really what I want is, I don't want shorts that are anything other than they're just kind of, they're not doing anything. The compression shorts are doing the work. The shorts that are over the top are just basically hiding my modesty. That's what they're there for. So yeah, that's where I'm sort of struggling what to find. I think it's possible that what I want to get might be something called over shorts. Is that right? Over shorts? I don't know. I saw that mentioned on a site somewhere. But I think I was at the point that I was reaching for the razor blades. So, I don't know. So that is a kind of question that I'm putting out there. What would you recommend that I can wear over the top of the compression shorts? I suppose I'm looking for a short that doesn't have any kind of lining really, or you know, it's just, is it over shorts? Is that what I'm looking for? I don't know. And also I want them to be quite short. I'm going from one extreme to the other. I think maybe, again, I'm not sure, this is just on my research, I think 4 inches, 5 inches, something like that. You know, I want them to be short shorts, and I don't mind if the compression shorts, which again go about halfway down the thighs, I don't mind if they poke out the bottom, that's fine. So I just want some shorts really, just to cover up what needs to be covered up. Oh dear. Now I know there's people going to be typing comments and going, oh Andy, what are you like? And I probably will regret posting this video, because I will make myself look like a total wally. But you know, I've got to the age of my life, I don't really mind, I don't care. And also other people may watch this who are in the same boat, who are suddenly find that they are going through the same stupid things. I'm so stupid. Anyway, there we are. So yeah, that's great. So the compression shorts have done their job today. That's wonderful. I'm very pleased about that. And for now, I can wear these shorts over the top, but I do really want to get several pairs of something to put over the top. Right, that's it now. Time to go home. This has been a very long bit of waffle before and after. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this do for this week, just the one run. And I will catch up with you in my next video. And, you know, be interested to see what comments you've got. Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't already, hit the notification bell and you'll find out what the next one is. And don't forget to leave your comments. Even, you know, be kind. I'll see you for the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.